Go! Now this is a bit of an interesting situation, but let's take it back and see how the hell I got here. Now against my better judgment, I decided to boot up Ark Survival Evolved. And just to make things worse, I was live streaming. And you know what? To my surprise, some people did come and help me out, but some did the exact opposite as well.
Fuck.
Alright guys, we have a little bit of a Bob cohort going here. Let's get you in the tribe, dude. We're just kind of a bunch of shit bobs. You guys need to stop telling me I'm underrated, because you guys are giving me a fucking ego. You need to stop. You guys need to start telling me I'm overrated. Like, Jesus Christ, how did a video this shitty get 2,000 views? What the hell? Dude, Abel's so cool. He's like holding out a torch so I can see. That's wholesome as fuck. You know how like presidents will have like the guy who holds their umbrella for them? That's Abel right now with the torch, dude. Kind of, you know, really being a nice little fella. It's Rolly that has blood in his veins. The donkey, I hate to tell you, but you also have blood in your veins. Now, surprisingly, a decent amount of people actually showed up, somewhere between 7 and 8. Oh, nice. A little sword in the back action. A little betrayal action. A little getting roasted alive by a torch action. I got the Megatherium chasing me down. If anybody wants to make a bow and like shoot at it, maybe. That wouldn't necessarily be something I'd hate. Kind of holing up in a random house right now. We got a crystal wyvern. This guy's trying to kill us. Guys, we need to hide. And here we'd met the villain of the story, Olga. This scumbag hadn't come here because I was streaming and he just wanted to have some fun. He'd come to South 1 because he wanted to kill defenseless fresh spawns as a simple ego trip. You see, he didn't want to have a hard-fought battle, even if it meant getting loot at the end of it. He simply wanted to kill people to ruin their days. So me and the boys decided we'd put our differences aside, stop killing each other, and work together to take this scumbag down. The issue was, you wouldn't have any trouble killing us. I mean, we have no gear, no weapons, no armor, and he's on a dragon. We're gonna need to get very creative. No parachutes? No parachutes? Fuck you, dumb bitch. Olga had killed a geared guy and now was hoping to loot him. But if we threw some bodies at him, maybe we could distract him long enough to take it for ourselves. You guys see that bag over there? That bag has like shit on it. Guys, there's loot there. We need to overwhelm him with sheer numbers. Where are my loot goblins, guys? Keep him away, keep him away, keep him away. Now, would you look at that? We've done an awfully good job of grubbing this guy. Now, among a couple other things, we'd now acquired a net gun, flamethrower, and shotgun, which, by the way, are the perfect combination for taking Olga out. Now first, let's talk about the net gun. Now, Wyvern's got this funny old thing called stamina. Flying around and especially attacking uses it. If the bastard wants to get it back, he's got to land on the floor and be with the rest of us. And that would be the perfect time for me to hit him with a net. This would immobilize the Wyvern and throw the rider straight off his back. And that's where number 2 in this equation comes in, the flamethrower. This thing is the lowest skill weapon in the whole game. You just attack and everything dies. It's considered kind of a dick move to use it on other people, but for Olga here, I'll make an exception. And the final part in this brutal equation, we got the shotgun. And I think you'll do just fine without me explaining what the hell that does. But see, we got one problem here. If If this son of a bitch sees me running towards him with a net gun in my hands, he's gonna take right off. The thing's got barely any range, and it's got a very easy to spot silhouette. So we're gonna need to have him land nearby without knowing that I'm there waiting to pounce on him. And that right there is where everybody else comes in. There's no point beating around the bush here. They're gonna be bait. They're gonna throw their lives away to drain his stamina so that he lands as I hide in a bush nearby. Pretty fucked up, but it's the only way we're gonna get him. Thank you to the countless people who hopelessly threw their lives away so that I could acquire the loot. He was kind of juiced. We can use this juice to kill the wyvern. But we can take down Olga here. Olga's been picking on us, and now the roles have reversed, okay? Everybody gear up. Torches and cloth armor at a bare minimum. Shit, I'm not ready for you. Don't tell me he saw me. Because he didn't. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. This ambush is only gonna work if everything goes perfectly. Okay, alliance, yes. With this one alliance, our camaraderie was sealed. Gone were the petty disputes and pointless killing we'd done to each other before. We'd made an oath to take this bastard down, and it didn't matter how many of us died in the process. For as long as there was still at least one of us left, Olga would have an enemy. We get him when he lands for stam. Keep low, gentlemen, keep low. Okay, he's gonna keep doing those breaths. Those breaths cost him a lot of stamina. It's costing us a couple of members too, but... Go! How about that, Olga? Goodbye, Olga. You thought you were so slick, so cool picking on beach bobs, right? The slickest damn man that ever lived. Alright guys, come grab his shit. I'll guard it. We'd finally done it. The tyrant Olga was dead. And the best part was he was killed by the same unassuming group of beach bobs that he had spent the past hour or so slaughtering. And all because he got overconfident and landed in the worst possible spot. I'm sure there's a moral to this story somewhere, but I'm not smart enough to see it. Now in this battle, I'd been the only survivor. Everybody else had either died as bait or in the fight. So we decided to have a veterans meet together at South 1 and remember our common fight. You're not a veteran. Get out of the Vietnam Veterans Club. Just brutally dismembered. If you're not a veteran, don't come around the Veterans Club. You ain't a veteran. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing stealing our valor? I don't think so. Alright guys, it's photo time. Everybody line on up. Alright, look at that. Got the little meatball out in front. It'd been an honor serving with these guys. Oh, and as like a final little thing, I decided to creep and peep on Olga's PlayStation profile, and I found out that after we killed him, he turned his PS4 off. Like, he didn't rage quit the game, he rage quit playing video games in general. So, be careful the next beach bob you pick on, cause they might just make you end up rage quitting. Anyway, like and subscribe and, go ahead and do all of that. Thank you very much. Big thanks to Josh Games, Jonah, and Technology Inc. for being a bunch of cool fellers.